Okay, so I'm 14 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and I think it's time to tell you a little bit how this happened. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I had infertility for 5 years. It took so long to get pregnant with our first, and we actually ended up going to a fertility clinic and doing IVF, and we got our beautiful daughter, Winnie. We love her so much, and it was a crazy, crazy journey. And if you've been following me, you know all about that crazy journey. It was insane. Anyway, so we have been planning on maybe doing another embryo transfer at the end of this year. So we were really thinking about having our second, and I was like, okay, I think I could do IVF one more time. We could have 2 perfect little babies, and so that's what we were planning on. So just like any infertility gal, I am addicted to pregnancy tests. Like, I've never had a positive one other than when I did IVF, but I still have them in my cabinet, and I take like, I know it's crazy, but like 2 to 4 a month. You're just always hoping and praying that, you know, maybe this time it worked, and it never has. So anyway, there was one day I took a pregnancy test like usual. My period wasn't even late. Also, my periods are irregular, so it's kind of hard to track anyway. And it was negative per usual. And of course, it's a bummer, but at this point, I'm just feeling the addiction. We're already planning on doing a transfer. Like, I just got a test because I've got a test. So anyway, 3 days later, me and my husband were watching TV. It was like 8 p.m. at night, and I was like, you know what? I have this other pregnancy test, and it's burning a hole in my pocket. Like, I'm just gonna pretend I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm just gonna run over, and I'm just gonna go take the test. Like, I just gotta do it. It was a line test, and all of a sudden, I just saw this faint little sight that I had always dreamed of seeing, but never really thought that I would. And I was like, am I going crazy? I think this is positive. Like, I'm holding it up to the light, and I'm like, there is no way. I texted my sisters a picture. I texted my midwife a picture, and they were like, Bailey, that is a positive test. And I was like, no, I don't think so. That's crazy. I showed my husband, and he was like, no, there's no way. You have to take a digital test. And so my sister had one, brought one over, and bam, it immediately said pregnant. We were in complete shock. I couldn't believe it. Went and got blood labs done the next day, and everything looked good. And now I am 14 weeks pregnant tomorrow. And I just want to know if this has happened to anyone else. We are so excited and so thankful, and we are honestly still in shock.